Have you ever had a humiliating experience of playing games or video games rather with a child? Who always win in these games? Anyway, who introduced you to these games? Is it not a setup that children do it to you? Why do children always win in these games? Whenever you play with them video games, be it shooting game, be it football game, they always win. Why? There must be a secret on it. So today, I'm here to tell you the experience as to why a child will always beat you in their own game. Be it a caregiver, be it a mother or an uncle, whenever you play video game with children, they must always win. The question is why? Are they more experienced than you? They may be having more knowledge on that about the games more than you. Are they more mastering than you? Are they more able than you? There must be a secret. Now, stand by as I take you through the reason as to why a child will always beat you in his or her own game. Welcome, this is Mark Andedo, and this is Tuesday Class Job Market, where I am going to present to you some of the factors as to why a child will always beat you in their own game and how you can apply the principle that the children are having towards your job search, towards your experiences and your performance or your employment strategy to make sure that you have the best fit for your production or for your performance purposes. I am called Mark Andedo, and this is my YouTube channel. Please, if you are watching me for the first time, make sure you press that subscription button, and in the dialogue below, make sure you press all, meaning that every time I upload the video, you'll be able to be notified, and you watch it. Please like it. If it is so beneficial to you, please make sure you share. It is all about knowledge that we want to dispatch and ripple it to every person that is possible. If we can be able to change one soul according to the performance or according to the life scale, we shall have done justice to this world according to God's prescription. Welcome. You know, Lao-TZU or Lao-TZU, we call Lao-TZU, said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. But for me, as Mark and in this YouTube of mine, I will say that success, being better performer, being the best staff, starts with anticipation. Anticipation is the power by which it drives you to the success. Now, back to the story that I began earlier. Why do children always beat you in their own game? Are they more experienced? Are they more experts on that? Are they more able than that? Are they knowledgeable? In terms of ages, are they older than you? There must be a secret. The secret is they always have anticipation. Anticipation is a driving engine. How do you develop anticipation? Is through experience. Now, the secret is this. These children, whether you are an uncle or you are their father, they make it like a trap. They introduce you to their own game that they know they have done not once, not twice. It has been done severally. And they know all secret to it. Now, they try as much as possible to beat your resistance, because at first when you visit them, you'll hear, uncle, let's come and play. Uncle, let's play this game. You know, the game is so good. Then you will be like, I don't know the game. You know, I cannot do it. I don't know. You are the They will convince you until you will participate in the game. That is first trap that they use. They will even go ahead and tell you, you uncle, go first. And then you will be like, okay, if I'm going to start, of course now I will win you. To them, it is also a trap, because by the time you'll be playing, of course, they have mastered each and every step of this game. So each and every move that you make, they will be keeping in their mind, because already they have that magnet that has captured the anticipation nature, or the principle we call it, and now the system is within the fingertips. Their mind is all well set up. Their mind is netted into the achievement or into the success of this. They have played the same game many times. They have failed, they have succeeded, They have passed through the challenges and they have mastered the principles of overcoming these challenges. So you as a new incomer, as you come in, already is a win because you don't anticipate anything. You are coming for the first time with new attitude, with new principles, with new regulations. You are still like an OGT, on job training or off job training personnel. You are going to learn, but for them, they have experience. That is why they will always beat you in their own game. Now you get it. It's because of a simple principle called anticipation. Now, anticipation is the ultimate power. For example, if you look at the losers react. You, as you play this game, you will be reacting towards your losing, towards your age, towards your experience. In fact, you will be fighting within yourself that how can a small child beat me on this game? How can they be skilled more than me? If it is using the phone, I'm the one who has used the phone more than them. How comes they can beat me within the games that were developed the other time? PS4 was just developed the other time. How comes they can beat me? So you are reacting. But for them, they are anticipating. Now, anticipation is more powerful than reaction. So we say losers react to situations, but winners or successful people or leaders, they anticipate. Now, this one comes to you as a staff. If you want to be a best staff, please make sure that you anticipate in whatever you are doing. If you want to be the best employer, please have the best anticipation with attitude when you are going to do recruitment or when you are handling your staffs. Make sure you anticipate. Anticipation is like having a vision or having a target of what you are going to achieve through the experience you have passed through. So this one goes to all of us who are working, all of us who are employee, all of us who are caregiver. One main principle to success you must develop is anticipation. Anticipation comes from doing one thing, not once, not twice. You become experienced on it. You are going to know all the corners. You are going to know all the loopholes. You are going to know what works out and what doesn't work. You are going to know when you are too high or when you are too low. That experience is very, very important. When you are attending the interview, the first question they will ask you, tell me or tell us about yourself. In short, they anticipate you to tell them about your abilities, your experience, and your skills. Mostly your experience crowns it all. It is from experience that you develop anticipation. Any staff, any candidate to recruitment who has no anticipation is as well as a failure. And failure, no employer is ready to recruit a failure. When you are already employed, the supervisors, the leaders, the duty managers, your employer, they want to embrace staffs who anticipate things. And that's why, again, they will time to time be asking you, where do you see yourself in next 5 years to come? They want to see whether you are somebody with a vision or anticipation, because this is the driving power to success. And no employer is ready to work with a failure. We are all eyeing to work with somebody who is successful. It doesn't mean that we must see result, but anticipation itself will show us that you have that synergy to drive you to the next momentum. Which momentum? Successful leadership, controlling, managing. All these programs must be led through anticipation. Now, the thing is, these children, they have convinced your assistant because they have hope, they have anticipation in them, and therefore they will win because they have played the game before you, they have experienced more than you in the same game. So this one also calls to you, whatever God has trusted you with to work at the moment, stop beating around the bush. That is what God has trusted you with right now, and that's what you want. What you do, stop working for money, stop working for others, stop working for the colleagues, stop working for your employer. Work for yourself, because your main thing you should be getting from that work you are doing at current level is to be experienced. It is from this experience that you will learn what work, what doesn't work. How can I do ABCD to make sure that this work. So whenever you are working, I pray that you get this mindset of anticipation. Anticipation comes from experience. Experience comes from doing one thing all the time. Something repeated many times always stick into your mind. Just like a young child, this game, they have played it severally, they have failed severally, they have been beaten severally until they have mastered all the failures, all the loopholes, all the systems, all the ways, and all the hurdles. They will even tell you, Dad, uncle, if you do this and this, you will fail. If you shoot at this corner, you will not score. If you shoot from this distance, it will not work. Dad, can you shoot from this angle? Because when you do this, last time I did it and I failed. So it's all about anticipation. Now, the journey to freedom, the journey to success, the journey to wealth, the journey to be a better performance staff, the journey to being the best employer or best employee, the journey to being a leader or a manager, all these journeys, especially in current complex world, is like a jungle. Is like a jungle whereby if you merge yourself into that jungle for the first time, there is high chances of you getting lost. There is high chances of you giving up. There is all chances of you becoming angry. There is high chances for you to become demoralized. But we are telling you, I am telling you from this video that don't get demoralized. Don't get angry. Don't give up, because you only need to develop anticipation. Get lost, well and good. Lose it, well and good. Pass it sometimes, well and good. Let people frustrate you, well and good. But by the end of the day, you are going to be experienced. It is this experience that we need for your next journey. So next time you merge into the same jungle, you shall have learned all the paths, you shall have learned all the forest, you shall have learned all the valleys and all the hills in that, and the bridges where possible. So today I want to leave you with this word. The best worker, the best staff should be a staff with anticipation as an attitude. The best employer, the best leader, the best supervisor, you must be having anticipation in each and every staff and each and every group that you are leading. I want to wish you all the best. If you are listening to me for the past, please pass this video, share this video, and like it. Please comment and please subscribe. Thank you to my subscribers. May God bless you and may you continue subscribing. That is the end of today. Make sure you become anticipated and you have a very well defined anticipation from your experience of work. See you next time. I am Mark Andedo and this is my YouTube channel.